So it's around 11 p.m. Sunday. Our neuro exam is tomorrow, Monday. It's made up of so many different things. We've got the written portion and then the lab portion. The written portion is going to be illness scripts. We're going to have some farm questions. We're going to have some cases that we're going to read and then answer questions about that one case. The lab portion is going to be the gross lab, so it's going to be brain structures. It's going to be brain plates, which are slices of different parts of the brain. It's going to be lesions. It's going to be imaging like CTs and x-rays. I think it was hard the last 2 weeks trying to give each piece of this exam enough time and making sure that I studied each thing enough and didn't only focus on one thing. So I don't know, I really hope it goes well. I feel like I have enough to pass right now. I'm scared to say that, and I really hope I can pass. I'm going to do some brain plates and gross and imaging Anki as I'm getting ready to sleep, and I think hopefully that's like the last of it for the exam. And I think the exam tomorrow is going to be around 4 hours, so it's going to be quite the morning. So yeah, I hope it goes well. I'll check in with you guys after the exam. I'm finished and I'm free. I always get so lost after exams. I don't know what to do with myself because it feels like all I do is study. So then when I don't have to study, it's like, what do I do with all this time? I don't really know how it went. I can't say if I passed or didn't pass. There's so many parts to the exam that I feel like some parts definitely went better than the others. So in the end, I just hope that they all average out to a decent enough grade. The structure of second year is just already so much better though, because going into this exam, I felt more prepared than I think I did for any of the first year exams, and I felt like I wasn't dead tired. I didn't get 2 hours of sleep like I used to always do, so I was well rested and I feel like well enough prepared. Now I get to focus on all the other things beyond my exam and you know, like clean my room and do my laundry and cook some food. So I'm gonna be doing that today and just like catching up on everything else that I pushed back, as always. Hi, it's 10 p.m. on Tuesday and I didn't vlog the whole day because I didn't have much going on all day. I feel like I'm mentally still just recovering from our exams yesterday, and school-wise, all there was today was OMM, and we did myofascial release, which is one of my favorite OMM techniques. Looking into this week, and also this feels like a Saturday because we used to take all our big exams on Fridays and then you'd get the weekend off, and so it felt like Friday when we took the exam, and so today just feels like a weekend. It's all messed up in my head. But looking into this week, the rest of it, I have some cases I have to read for tomorrow, and then for Friday there's some illness scripts that I have to do, but I think they made a mistake and wrote the illness scripts that we were supposed to know for the last exam also for this week. So there are a lot of illness scripts that I've already read, but now he's saying that they're due for this week. Anyway, I only have 9 illness scripts as compared to like the 50 that I did in the last 2 weeks. There's gonna be lectures on Wednesday, a farm lecture and a micro lecture. I'm very excited for micro because finally all the stuff that I did over the summer, all the sketchy videos that I watched, all the Anki cards that I did are hopefully going to pay off because I'm not going to have to relearn all these bugs because the majority of these I've been doing Anki for every single day. So I'm very excited for this. And Friday we have an application session or whatever, and it doesn't matter. So the rest of this week is shaping out to be pretty easy, which is great because I have to work on my research paper. My research paper was accepted for presentation at a conference that's coming up, which is awesome, which means I have to work on a poster for it, and then it automatically is going to get accepted to get looked at for publication in a journal, which is also really great. So I have to write the whole manuscript and I basically have 2 weeks for it. And because this is the easier week, I obviously need to capitalize and do majority of my paper this week. So that's going to be the bulk of it.
Let's look at those big pathways here for a second. This is an MRI image of the individual. This is a coronal image. What we're seeing would be the cerebrum. There's a lateral ventricle.
More doodles from this week, and I'm proud to say that I think I'm doing a much better job of drawing it in a prettier, more put together way. But this one is our power axis, so it's how the cortex communicates with the other parts of the brain, and then the spinal cord and the muscles. Then specifically we look into the cerebellum and how it communicates with the muscle and the cortex. And then this one is an even deeper dive into parts of the cerebellum and how it's broken down and what lesions in all those different places lead to. I'm very proud. This is definitely the most organized drawings I've had so far. Hello, it's Thursday, which means this is my day off. I just watched part of the micro lecture that we had yesterday, and he dropped like 30 plus bugs, and I'm so grateful that I got the advice of watching Sketchy Micro over the summer and doing a couple of videos a day plus the Anki and just keeping up with it, because I know majority of the bugs I can follow along with everything he's saying, and it doesn't feel like I have to rememorize all this again. There's some sketchy videos that I need to watch and do the Anki for that's going to be new, but everything else is covered, and it feels amazing to know that I already know all those things and I don't have to learn all of it all of a sudden. So I'm gonna go do my old Anki reviews and then start on the sketchy videos, and that's all I got for now. This PowerPoint is full of pictures. It's just all these different kinds of bugs and conditions, and it's literally all just pictures with like a couple words.
Anti-phagocytic. And two, it's the basis for one of the diagnostic tests, which we'll discuss.
I'm working on my research manuscript right now. My best writing time is around midnight or 1 a.m. For some reason, this is the time that I can focus best on just writing things, so it's been working really well the past 3 nights. I've been writing, and I finished my intro, methods, and my first paragraph about my first patient. 3 more patients to go, after which I have to do the discussion and then brief conclusion. So I'm gonna work on this until I feel sleepy and then wake up for class tomorrow. Me on a Friday night with UWorld and some party lights so it's not so depressing. I just came back from watching Mission Impossible, which was a great movie, and I haven't seen any of the Mission Impossibles leading up to this one, but I'm going to now because I really liked this one. Multiple TAs and professors told us that if we wanted to relax, this is the weekend to take off, because after this it's gonna be a lot, which is kind of an ominous statement, because I'm afraid of what's to come in the next 2 weeks of neuro. But I think I took full advantage of it because I went to the beach and I went to the movies. I gotta get back to it. I'm gonna work for maybe like an hour or 2 more because it's 11 p.m. and you know I do my best work when it's like 1 in the morning. I got some Anki cards to finish. I've been trying to do 5 UWorld questions just to like get the ball rolling on boards questions, and I gotta work on my research because I said that I was gonna be mostly finished with it this week. Let's do it.